You wake up at dawn, lace up your running shoes, and hit the pavement with determination. But mile after mile, something feels off. Your knees ache, your hips feel unstable, and that personal record you've been chasing seems further away than ever. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Running alone won't make you a better runner. Sounds crazy, right? But elite athletes have known this secret for decades, and today, you're about to discover exactly what they do differently. The exercises I'm about to share aren't just going to improve your running, they're going to transform it completely. And trust me, the last one is going to blow your mind because it targets a muscle most runners don't even know exists. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button right now if you're serious about becoming a stronger, faster, injury-free runner. Hit subscribe and ring that notification bell, because we drop game-changing fitness content every single week. And drop a comment below, telling me your biggest running challenge right now. Is it knee pain, lack of speed, running out of breath too quickly? Let me know. I read every single comment. Now, let me take you on a journey that's going to change how you think about running forever. For years, I struggled with the same frustrations you're probably dealing with right now. I'd train hard, clock the miles, follow all the conventional advice, but my performance plateaued. Then I discovered something that changed everything. The secret wasn't more running, it was strategic strength training that targets the exact muscles runners need, but often neglect. Prepare yourself to discover the 3 categories of exercises that will revolutionize your running game, backed by science, proven by elite athletes, and simple enough for anyone to start today. But first, I need to know something. Where in the world are you watching from right now? Comment your city and country below. I love seeing our global running community come together. Are you tuning in from New York, London, Sydney, Tokyo, São Paulo? Let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join over 500,000 runners who are already transforming their performance with our proven strategies. Hit that subscribe button now. Let's talk about the foundation of powerful running. Hip strength. Your hips are the powerhouse of every stride you take. Think about it. Every time your foot strikes the ground, your hips stabilize your entire body, propel you forward, and absorb massive amounts of impact. Weak hips mean energy leaks, poor form, and eventually, injury. The first exercise that will revolutionize your running is the single-leg Romanian deadlift. This movement is pure gold for runners because it builds strength in your glutes and hamstrings, while simultaneously challenging your balance and proprioception. Here's how it works. Stand on one leg, keep a slight bend in your knee, and hinge forward at the hips while extending your opposite leg behind you. Your torso and extended leg should form a straight line parallel to the ground. The beauty of this exercise is that it mimics the single-leg stance phase of running, which makes up about 40% of your running cycle. You're literally training the exact position your body needs to master. Start with body weight, then progress to holding a dumbbell or kettlebell in the opposite hand from your standing leg. This creates an additional stability challenge that fires up those deep hip stabilizers. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps on each leg, 2 to 3 times per week. Within weeks, you'll notice your running form becoming more stable, your push-off more powerful, and those nagging hip and knee pains starting to disappear. The second hip-strengthening powerhouse is the lateral band walk, and let me tell you, this simple exercise is criminally underrated. Most runners move in one plane of motion, straight ahead, which means the muscles that control side-to-side stability get completely neglected. That's a recipe for disaster. Your gluteus medius, the muscle on the side of your hip, is responsible for keeping your pelvis level when you run. When it's weak, your hips drop with every step, creating that inefficient wobble you might notice in beginner runners. This energy leak slows you down and sets you up for IT band syndrome, knee pain, and lower back issues. Here's the fix. Place a resistance band around your legs, just above your knees. Get into a quarter squat position. Keep your feet shoulder-width apart and take controlled steps sideways. Keep tension on the band the entire time. Don't let your knees cave inward, and maintain that athletic posture. Walk 10 to 15 steps in one direction, then reverse back. 3 sets in each direction, and your hips will be on fire in the best way possible. The immediate carryover to your running will amaze you. Your stride becomes cleaner, more efficient, and you'll feel noticeably more powerful pushing off the ground. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever really thought about what's happening to your core while you run? Most people think running is all about legs, but here's the reality. Your core is working overtime with every single step. It's stabilizing your spine, transferring power from your lower body to your upper body, and preventing excessive rotation that wastes precious energy. A weak core means you're literally leaving speed on the table. The third category of exercises focuses on building bulletproof core stability specifically designed for the demands of running. And no, I'm not talking about endless crunches. Those won't do anything for your running performance. We need anti-rotation and anti-extension exercises that teach your core to resist movement while your limbs are in motion, exactly like what happens when you run. The dead bug exercise might have a funny name, but it's seriously effective for runners. Lie on your back, raise your arms straight up toward the ceiling, and lift your legs so your knees are bent at 90 degrees directly over your hips. This is your starting position. Now here's the challenge. Slowly lower your right arm overhead while simultaneously extending your left leg until it's hovering just above the ground. Your lower back must stay pressed flat against the floor the entire time. If your back arches, you've gone too far. Return to the starting position and repeat on the opposite side. This exercise teaches your core to maintain stability while your limbs move independently, which is exactly the skill you need when running. It also reinforces proper breathing patterns, which most runners completely mess up. Aim for 3 sets of 10 reps on each side, moving slowly and deliberately. Quality over quantity every single time. The carryover to your running form will be immediate. You'll notice less side-to-side sway, better posture in those final miles when fatigue sets in, and more efficient breathing that helps you maintain pace longer. Pause for just a second and think about this with me. How many times have you finished a run and felt it more in your hip flexors or lower back than in your legs? That's a sign of core weakness, forcing other muscles to compensate. Comment below right now and tell me, do you currently do any core-specific training for your running? Be honest. Most runners skip this entirely, then wonder why they hit plateaus or get injured. Drop a comment saying either I do core work or I've been skipping it, and let's see where everyone's at. And while you're down there, tell me what you're thinking about this video so far. Is this information helpful? Are you planning to try these exercises? Your feedback helps me create better content for you, so take 5 seconds and leave a comment right now. Let's move to the fourth exercise that targets your core in a way that directly translates to running power. The plank with alternating arm. Reach. Standard planks are fine, but they're static, and running is dynamic. We need to upgrade. Get into a forearm plank position with your elbows directly under your shoulders, body in a straight line from head to heels, and core engaged. Now, without rotating your hips or shoulders, slowly reach one arm forward as if you're trying to grab something in front of you. Hold for 2 seconds, return to plank, and repeat with the other arm. This anti-rotation challenge forces your obliques and deep core stabilizers to work overtime, preventing your body from twisting. It's exactly the type of stability you need when your arms and legs are pumping in opposite directions during a run. Start with 3 sets of 6 reaches per arm, and as you get stronger, you can add a small weight in your hand or increase the hold time. The functional strength you build here will make those final kilometers of a race feel completely different. Instead of your form falling apart, you'll maintain efficiency and power all the way through the finish line. The final category might surprise you because most runners completely ignore it: foot and ankle strength. Your feet are your foundation, your direct connection to the ground, and the first link in the kinetic chain that propels you forward. Modern running shoes, while comfortable, have actually weakened our feet over generations. We've outsourced the work to cushioning and support, instead of building the intrinsic strength our feet are designed to have. Weak feet and ankles mean poor push-off power, increased injury risk, and unstable landings that send shockwaves up through your knees and hips. The single-leg calf raise is essential for building the strength and endurance in your calves and the small stabilizing muscles around your ankle. Stand on one leg on the edge of a step with your heel hanging off. Rise up onto your toes as high as possible. Hold for a moment at the top. Then slowly lower your heel below the level of the step for a full stretch. The key word here is slowly. The eccentric lowering phase is where the magic happens for building strength and preventing Achilles issues. If you're training for distance running, aim for high reps, 3 sets of 15 to 20 on each leg. If you're working on speed, you can add weight with a dumbbell and do lower reps with more explosive movement. This exercise doesn't just build strength, it also bulletproofs your Achilles tendon and calf muscles against the most common running injuries. You'll notice better push-off power, especially on hills, and more spring in your step that makes running feel effortless. But here's the exercise that's going to absolutely change the game for you. The one I promised would blow your mind. Toe yoga. Yes, you read that right. This exercise targets the intrinsic foot muscles that control your arch and provide natural stability and shock absorption. Most runners have completely lost the ability to control their toes independently because we've been wearing shoes our entire lives. Here's how it works. And fair warning, it's harder than it sounds. Sitting or standing, try to lift just your big toe while keeping your other 4 toes pressed down. Then do the opposite. Press your big toe down while lifting your other 4 toes. Sounds simple, but I guarantee the first time you try this, your brain will short-circuit trying to make it happen. Those neural pathways have been dormant for years. This exercise rewakes the intrinsic muscles of your feet, strengthens your arch, and improves proprioception, which is your body's awareness of where it is in space. Better proprioception means better balance, quicker reactions to uneven terrain, and more efficient force transfer with every foot strike. Practice this for just 2 to 3 minutes every day, maybe while you're watching TV or waiting for your coffee to brew. Within a few weeks, you'll develop control you didn't know was possible, and your feet will become active, responsive springs instead of passive platforms. Now think about this for a moment. What if the reason you've been stuck at the same pace, battling the same injuries, or feeling exhausted on runs isn't about your running volume at all? What if it's simply because the supporting cast of muscles, your hips, core, and feet, haven't been trained to handle the demands you're placing on them? Comment below right now and tell me, which of these exercises are you most excited to try? Is it the single leg deadlift for hip power, the dead bug for core stability, or that mind-bending toe yoga for foot strength? Drop your answer in the comments. And be honest, do you think you can commit to adding just 15 minutes of strength work 3 times per week? That's all it takes. 15 minutes. Less time than scrolling social media. Comment, I'm committed, if you're ready to make this change. Let me see that commitment. Here's the protocol I want you to follow to integrate these exercises into your training. Pick 3 to 4 exercises from what we've covered, 1 from each category. Perform them 2 to 3 times per week on days after your easy runs or on your rest days. Never before hard workouts or long runs when you need fresh legs. Start with body weight versions and focus on perfect form before adding any resistance. Film yourself if possible, or do them in front of a mirror because compensation patterns are sneaky and you won't feel them until it's too late. Gradually, increase difficulty by adding resistance, increasing reps, or slowing down the tempo to increase time under tension. And here's the most important part: be consistent. Results don't come from 1 week of perfect execution. They come from months of showing up and doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Let me share something personal with you. 3 years ago, I was stuck in a frustrating cycle of mediocre race results and recurring IT band pain that would flare up every time I tried to increase my mileage. I was running 40 to 50 miles per week but completely ignoring strength work because I thought more running was the answer. I was wrong. The moment I committed to just 3 20-minute strength sessions per week, focusing on exactly the exercises I've shared with you today, everything changed. Within 6 weeks, my knee pain disappeared. Within 3 months, I knocked 4 minutes off my 10K time. And within 6 months, I ran my first sub-3-hour marathon, something I'd been chasing for 5 years. The difference wasn't magical, it was mechanical. I built the strength and stability my body needed to handle the load I was asking of it. You have the same opportunity right now. Every single runner watching this video, whether you're a complete beginner running your first mile, or an experienced marathoner chasing a Boston qualifier, can benefit from these exercises. They're not complicated, they don't require expensive equipment, and they work if you commit to the process. Your running body isn't just built on the roads and trails, It's built in these small, deliberate moments of strength work that add up to massive performance gains over time. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 4 weeks, commit to doing these exercises 3 times per week. Track your progress. Notice how your running feels. Pay attention to your form, your power, your recovery, and any aches and pains that might start disappearing. Then come back to this video in a month and leave a comment telling me what changed. I read every comment, and I want to hear your success story. Trust me, 4 weeks from now, you're going to thank yourself for starting today. Before you go, I need you to do 3 things. First, if this video gave you valuable information that you're actually going to use, show some love and smash that like button. It helps this content reach more runners who need it. Second, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly videos packed with training strategies, injury prevention tips, and performance hacks that actually work. We've got an incredible community of runners here from all over the world, and I'd love for you to be part of it. Third, and this is the most important one, leave a comment right now. Tell me which exercise you're starting with, what your running goals are for this year, or any questions you have about implementing strength training into your routine. I respond to comments personally, and your questions often inspire future videos that help thousands of other runners. Your engagement matters, so take 10 seconds and drop a comment before you click away. And listen, your journey to becoming a stronger, faster, injury-free runner doesn't end here. I've got another video that's going to take your training to the next level. Click the video on your screen right now about the biggest running mistakes that are secretly sabotaging your progress. That video pairs perfectly with what you just learned, and together, they'll give you a complete roadmap to running success. Click it now and keep this momentum going. Your future self, the one crushing personal records and running pain-free, is going to thank you for investing this time today. Now get out there, do the work, and let's make this your best running year ever. I'll see you in the next video. Keep running strong.